welcome back. Right, now we're in X-Plane 12. I have to change the overlay there with the X-Plane 12. Yes, here we are. Right, back in London Heathrow's 224 position. But we are, of course, now in X-Plane 12. Airport enhancement package. But hang on, isn't that only for airports that are not payware? So just for the default airports? Because I don't think it's it actually does anything here with you know, the payware add-ons. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right, so now what you will notice is things look a bit different now regarding the surroundings. I mean, we're pretty far out from downtown London, but
welcome aboard the Captain Black.
Hey Dave, wie geht's dir? Hello.
Could new subscribers please?
Yeah, this is Aerosoft London, exactly.
Where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you,
Nate. It's improving at least.
Hello, Black Box. Hey guys.
Hello, hello, Dave. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Greetings to you. What are you up to? Yeah. Now, the cool thing is that with the SimHeaven Pro version, you do get some typical kind of you know, buildings and factory things. So you know, autogen that is typical for the cities. Now you can get that throughout the whole world. Now you can buy base packages, let's say for Europe, which I have bought initially now to check it out. But I think I'm gonna get the world's package because I do like it. Is it perfect? No. Is it as nice as in Microsoft? No. But it does add, yeah, a lot of nice houses, a lot of nice, you know, yeah, buildings that make it just look a little bit more realistic. It's one of those little building stones, I think, that just helps. Yeah, and yeah, we are on VATSIM. The routing, if you want to fly along, exclamation mark route.
Aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel.
And it works offline. Yes, it does. GG's, it does indeed. Let's hope it stays that way.
Drinks, snacks, and premium flight
and Nikki A320, thank you, Nikki, for the 30 months. Good evening to you as well.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello, hello, Nikki. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Yeah, so this time we are now in the beautiful A320 Neo with the KOSP sounds. Yeah. It's fairly loud, isn't it? Oh. Why is that so loud? That's better, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bit better. Oh. Did we clear that up with the airport enhancement? Well, Admiral, have you tried smooth motion? Have you got the option? Like, do I have a, is it a 30 series graphics card? It should work as well, right? 30 and 40 and 50, of course. There's a setting now with smooth motion, and that literally does the thing that DLSS does in Microsoft. But the smooth motion helps, oh, the AMD. There, guys, is there any way to get something similar to NVIDIA's smooth motion, something similar in the AMD GPUs? So that there you can also get some, you know, frame doubling. X-Plane, yeah. Is it FSR? But is it also for okay, so FSR 4 does work. Yeah, but lossless scaling, it's not as smooth as the smooth motion. Yeah. Okay, so have a look if FSR 4 is working. Yeah. Okay, Haley low. Nice. Okay, guys. So let's get back. Where's my? There we go. Now I am not sure. Let me have a look here. So flight plan. We are departing 27 right. It says on the 8s. 27 right. We still have 1018 currently. We have the tower online at least. We could try to get a PDC. to help the controller. Yeah, Echo Golf Lima Lima. We'll try that. So I'm expecting Bookmans Park 7 Foxtrot departure. Then we have our flight planned route. Then Düsseldorf arrival is. Let me have a look. What's the best way to do that? Let's do it this way. So we're going to unload that. Unload, import, SimHeaven. So we are going to have a look here. Arrivals. So it is expecting a PSAP 1 alpha, and then a 05 transition. Yeah, it's not going to be this one. It's just going to be the PSAP transition 05. So that's what we're going to enter. So we have the last waypoint PSAP here, and we're going to ignore that. It's just going to be 05 transition. Yes, I'm using map enhancement, and I'm using the currently Bing latest version. Yeah. Mark. Right, Cologne is the alternate. Okay, so again, I'm going to take ILS 5 left and no star. I'm just going to take approach via, and we're going to select the PSAS 05 insert. Now let's have a look here. That should give us the transition here. All right. Oh. So let me have a quick look here. Yeah, so GAPNU, etc. So here's PSAP, VALSU, GAPNU, the waypoints, and then the radar vectors to the final. Cool. Let's go secondary copy active real quickly. We have already loaded and fueled the aircraft, so we are quickly off blocks. So 4.6 around about, which we have. Routing is in. Init A page is filled out with the Cologne as the alternate. Let me get the wind data. There we go. Still not happy with the estimated fuel on board, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure why it's so negative on that. Because we should have about 400 kilograms extra. In the B page. Oh, alternate. Hang on. Why is that 2.2 tons? That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense at all. Because it should only be 700 kilograms or 800 kilograms. 0.8. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Cool. All right. So secondary, and we're going to have a quick look at the engine out procedure. So wet map, and then we are going to go Echo Golf Lima, Delta Lima. Okay, so for London Heathrow we have NDP 2 and the engine out, 27 right is straight ahead, 269 degrees, 25 miles to hold. So 27 right, 269 degrees, 25 miles, there you go. And we have the engine out, acceleration 1600. And thrust reduction is 1090, acceleration is 1090 as well. There we go. And then I'm going to go with the EFB here. There it is. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't, you know, if I have a certain performance value on my system, yeah, I can't guarantee that you're going to have the same, right? So that is just the thing. Right, so weight and balance. So we have the 62 tons zero fuel weight, takeoff fuel, takeoff weight, 66.4. So let's do that, 27 right. Let's take 17, 26, and dry, anti-ice off. Yeah, let's go 665. CG, flex, config, auto, air conditioning on. And let's compute that. Right, there we go. So it gives us flex 70, 1 plus F with a up trim of 0.4. 0.4. Flex 70. F70, F70. The speeds 145. We'll take the upper V1. We still have enough stop margin, nevertheless. So 145, 145, and 147. And that's it. Let's get the clearance, shall we? So let's go MCDU, ATSU, AOC menu, next page, departure clearance. Gate number is 224. ATIS currently is Bravo. Bravo Station Echo Golf Lima Lima for the PDC. Correct. A320 Neo sending. Oh. Okay, let's have a look here. VATSIM VTGS. So VATSIM VTGS. Right, let's see. Typo. So we are EOBT 1900. Yeah, we're pretty good on that. So we can leave that. Well, let's put it at 1850, shall we? 1850. And let's update that. In 3 minutes, we're ready. All right, and we expect a climb to 6,000 feet on departure. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Oh. Right, here we are. We are cleared. I'm going to send that already. So we're clear. What? Send failed. Hang on, I'll get to that in a minute. Hang on, let me just have a look here. There we go. Let's try this one. Return. I can't confirm that this way now. Alright. We'll have to do that with tower then. So Brooklyn West Park 7 Fox as expected. 27 right, 6,000, squawk 5. 224. And next frequency is 118505.
Runway 27 right.
As always, let me know if it's too loud or too quiet.
River 273 all the way to the end, then taxi right Alpha, hold at Alpha 3.
All the way to the end, right Alpha, hold Alpha 3, speedbird 273.
Alright, I'm going to be giving a call in a second. Let me just get my checklist out of the way. So let's go with the A320. There we go. So we have cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins covers removed. Let me go get the chocks off as well.
Virgin 354, that was unreadable, say again.
Gibbons removed. Fuel quantity, I can see 4,520 kilograms balanced.
Air Canada 861, runway
Seatbelts on,
27 right,
ADOs.
the wind is 300 degrees at 6 knots,
Away from
clear for
nav,
takeoff.
and Barber Ref 1018 set 3 times, checked, and that's the...
Virgin 354, the last call was unreadable, say again please.
Right.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, so regarding V1s, give me a second. Heathrow Tower, good evening, Eurowings 38 Hotel.
Eurowings 38 Hotel, Heathrow, good evening, pass your message.
Good evening, with A320 Neo Standards 224 information Bravo on board. We received the PDC, but we couldn't confirm it. So, did you get the confirmation, or shall we read back here?
Eurowings 38 Hotel, no needs, got the PDC and acknowledged it as correct. I see you squawking the correct squawk, so all good on my side. Report ready for push and start.
Okay, and Eurowings 38 Hotel, we are fully ready for push and start.
Eurowings 38 Hotel, the information is now Charlie, stand 224, push and start is approved, face east, QNH 1018.
Okay, we'll check the new status, QNH 1018, and we'll push back facing east, Eurowings 38 Hotel.
Studio 273 via Alpha 3, line up and wait runway 27 right.
So we're going to face east.
Via Alpha 3, line up and wait 27
This
right,
way.
so it's here, 273.
And I'm going to push this
Air
way.
Canada 861, contact London, 1
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
That's right, we got the squawk set. There we go.
Spirit 862, thank you, 509.
So before start, parking brake is set. Take a speed thrust. 145, 145, 147. Windows doors.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
It's closed, and the beacon is on.
Spirit 17 Alpha, thank
That's
you,
the before start check is complete. Right, regarding the stop margin. So, you can see here on the picture, if we take the lower V1 decision speed, it means that from this point onwards, it doesn't matter what happens, what kind of failure we get, we would have to continue the takeoff. Right? Even though we could still stop on the runway, but because we decided V1 at 114 is our decision speed, that's it, right? So we have a very long roll until
Tow
VR,
connected and bypass pin inserted.
but of course we would have
Parking brake.
Deadling to Foxtrot,
Wait,
27 right.
we would have a
Squawk
very long
62,
stop
33.
margin.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
If you delay the decision at 145 knots, so you delay your decision window, but that then makes means that you have a shorter stop margin available at the end. But look, we still have 1,000 meters. So as long as we have 300 meter stop margin, that's at least my take.
082, correct.
300 meters is my minimum kind of stop margin. But then I'm happy. Right. Before start checklist, we have
Kenya 101,
parking
stand by
brake
for
off.
you.
Oh, we already read that. Right, engine start. These are LEAP engines, so they do some cooling,
354, thank you. Hold position, I will
but
call you.
there's no cooling timer on the econ. Let's do engine 1.
Virgin 19 Zulu, taxi right Foxtrot, right Bravo, hold up tight.
So you can see there's no fuel flow right now.
Kenya 101, taxi via Tango, right Sierra.
V1
Hold at
right now.
Sierra
It's always
Bravo
from
3,
V1.
hold short, runway 27 left.
Taxi Tango.
No, it's the margin. No, we just talked about the margin. So when you come to a complete stop after, let's say you really stop at V1, then from the point that you've stopped on the runway, you still have 300 meters. Where's the fuel flow? So what this means, for example, is you start your roll at 140 knots, you stop, you come to a stop here, so that's your margin. Right, let's say you have 145 knots, which is about here, then you stop, the aircraft comes to a stop here, And then after it has come to a stop, you still have 1,067 meters. Right, that's the thing. I know it's a bit confusing. Takeoff performance is definitely... Oh, it's big stuff. Did I disconnect with that? Available, starting engine 2. Have you tried XP Prop Turb? Oh, Pro Turb. Oh no, you did. Oh, I was meant to do that. You're right, but I forgot. Yeah, I have to try that. Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
So it's still doing some motoring. You can see there's no heat blur at the end just yet. There we go. Now it's starting up.
Tower, sorry, Sol for 2303. 544 requesting pushback and Skywalker 2303, thank you.
What's
544,
car
push
engines?
status approved, face north.
Hey buddy. What's CARDA engines?
Super 17 Alpha, request taxi. Spirit 17 Alpha, taxi left Alpha, hold. Left Alpha, hold at Pluto, Spirit 17 Alpha.
Good start. Flaps 1.
Toliss disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. See you next time. The trim was up 0.4. Flight controls. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder full left. Rudder full right. Neutral.
Tower, Alpha Golf Whiskey Tango, stand 44, Boeing 747, formation Alpha,
There is. Thank you.
to
See you next time.
Amsterdam, request Tierra.
Right, then we have after start anti-ice
Alpha
off.
Golf Whiskey
Ecom
Tango,
status
good
checked.
evening.
Pitch trim
Stand by,
up
I will call you,
0.4.
flight plan is invalid, I will send
Rudder
you a
trim
new one,
neutral.
stand by please.
And that's the after start check is completed. Right, let's get the taxi.
Whiskey Tango, stand by.
But for that, we should have the taxi chart open because it could be a bit more complex here. So let's have a look at the taxi. Let's have a look. Taxing, there we are.
Alpha Golf Whiskey Tango, new route sent in text. Please
So we're
advise
here.
you can or cannot accept this route.
Oh, what did you clip, buddy? Hang on.
Last station, call sign only.
Alpha Golf Whiskey Tango, accepted the route.
Okay, it's getting a bit chaotic
Oh, the
now.
stop march next way. Okay,
Station
thank you.
calling for taxi, say again your
Yeah,
call
thank
sign.
you.
Ready for the taxi clearance.
Virgin 354, taxi right Foxtrot, right Bravo, hold at Titan.
Ay, coming.
Virgin 354, taxi right Foxtrot, right Bravo, hold at Titan.
Taxi Foxtrot, right Bravo, hold on Titan, Virgin 354.
Earrings 38 Hotel requesting taxi.
Earrings 38 Hotel, taxi Bravo, at link 28, join Alpha, hold at Saturn.
Bravo, link 28 will join Alpha and will hold at Saturn. Earrings 38 Hotel. Okay, so let's have a look. So we are going to go on Bravo. Here's link 28, then on Alpha, and we're going to hold here at Saturn. There we go. Left side clear, right side clear, let's go.
Spirit 862, taxi Alpha, hold at Pluto. Spirit 862, taxi Alpha, hold at
Red
Pluto.
check. Working.
Taxi Alpha, hold at Pluto.
Radar.
Alpha Golf Whiskey Tango, didn't receive your last. Just confirm, can you or can you not accept the routing sent in text?
Oh, APU. Thank you. Oh, my co-pilots these days. Ay. Too slow in the response.
Thank you for your cooperation. Break Virgin 19 Zulu after Titan. Join Link 21 and
Or,
Link 23. Hold at Alpha 1.
Or forgetting the APU.
Test. Hold at Alpha 1. Virgin 10.
Isn't that like
Kenya 101 at Sierra Bravo 3, cross runway 27 left
that
with
kind
no
of
delay.
that comment like "Thank you for your cooperation"? Isn't that like the polite way of saying you're an idiot or something? I love it. Hey, Avenger.
Hello, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Mike, just have left.
Delta 1 Charlie Mike, thank you. Continue
Yeah,
approach.
Avimar.
There's,
It's just one of those
aircraft
things, right?
crossing ahead, reduce your minimum safe
In
approach speed.
Heathrow, but it's good process. A good kind of idea. Right, now we've got to be careful. So we have
Virgin 19 Zulu from Alpha 1, runway 27
so
right,
link
the
to
wind
8.
is 300 degrees at 6 knots, clear for takeoff.
Just let's make sure that we are.
Alpha 1, quick for takeoff.
Just make sure we're on
Virgin
one here.
Kenya 101,
No, it's
continue
gonna be the
via
second
Lima,
one.
hold at Lima 2.
The second one to the left there.
Continue via Lima.
I'm also skeptical regarding the taxiway
Lufthansa 1 Charlie
markings
Mike, runway 27 left, the wind is 300
on these older
degrees at 6
airports.
knots,
So this
clear to takeoff.
Aerosoft London. Oh no, it's not. It's the time models. Disregard. It's time models. Oh, nice. That's a nice view here. Just hope I hit the taxi line. Oh, that's a beautiful view. Look at that. I just need to check that I'm on the taxi.
38 Hotel after Saturn, continue via Alpha, hold at Alpha 3.
After Saturn, we continue via Alpha, hold Alpha 3. Eurowings 38 Hotel. Okay, so let's concentrate. Get lost in outside view. So Saturn, Alpha, hold Alpha 3, so straight ahead, and then we hold Alpha 3.
Continue reduce the minimum speed to Romeo.
Oh, really? It's casual. Does. From what I can tell, if I look at the temperature, 25, QNH 1018, elevation looks good. I would say yes.
Dynasty 082, thanks, stand 331, push and start is approved, QNH 1018.
Thank you. Right, here's Alpha 3, so we're on the right path. Right, cool. Taxi checklist. Taxi, flight controls checked, flap setting, config 1+F, as we have here in the scratch pad. Radar predictor windshield system on and auto. Engine mode selector.
Kenya 101,
normal.
taxi right, Bravo,
And the
hold at
Economy
tight.
takeoff no blue. That's the taxi check is completed.
Bravo, hold tight.
Hold Alpha 3.
Virgin 19 Zulu, contact London 129.430, goodbye.
129.430, Virgin 10, bye-bye.
3862, you look a little bit lost there, sir, are you okay?
Yeah, I took a wrong turn. Sorry
Lovely.
about that. Can I take link 56 back on Alpha?
3862 firm, join back onto Alpha, hold
But that's a nice way to help. That was nice.
Link 56 Alpha and hold up.
22 Romeo, expect a late landing clearance
Hello?
for surface wind 310 degrees at 5 knots.
Roger. Okay, 1 Charlie Mike, going around.
Uh-oh.
Dancer 1 Charlie Mike, roger, fly the standard missed approach.
Hey, what's going on?
Standard missed approach, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Mike.
Oh, he's going on. There. Why is he going around? Questions, oh, questions. Or was he already...
Heathrow Tower, just to update you, Sol,
Is that Lufty?
GSX issues.
Ah, GSX issues.
22 Romeo, runway 27 left, the wind
Oh, there's a...
310 degrees at 5 knots, clear to land.
I did see...
Good land, 27 left, Spirit 22 Romeo.
I did see
Santa 1 Charlie Mike, continue
announcement
on the standard approach and
for
contact London 129.
a kind of GSX for X-Plane. So with passenger animations. Hey Felix.
Santa 1 Charlie Mike, just before you go, have you got a reason for the go around?
Oh, yeah.
Unstable approach, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Mike.
Roger.
These Lufthansa pilots always...
Wings 38 Hotel via Alpha 3, line up and wait runway 27 right.
By Alpha 3, line up and wait 27 right, Eurowings 38 Hotel.
Kenya 101, join
It's
link
released
21,
already? Oh
link
no.
23, holder Alpha 1.
I would have loved to try that.
We are link 21,
These strips on.
short Alpha 1, Kenya 1.
Lights on, transponder TCAS T Apex.
17 Alpha, holder Alpha 3.
Hold Alpha 3, Spirit 17 Alpha.
Okay, line of checklist.
Version 354, not sure how
Take
you
a run
found
rate.
yourself an Alpha, but
27
hey, that's how
right.
life works. Holder Alpha 3.
Full length. TCAS TAR. Packs on. That controller, I love him. He's so funny. Right, SID.
Spirit 17 Alpha, behind the Eurowings A320 via Alpha 3, line up and wait runway 27 right behind.
27 left. Behind departing Irving, run
Oh, nice, it's a
from Alpha
330,
3,
look
line
at
up
that.
wait,
Beautiful
runway 27
version.
right behind, Spirit 17 Alpha.
Eurowings 38 Hotel, runway 27 right, the wind 310 degrees at 5 knots, clear for takeoff.
Eurowings 38 Hotel, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff. Here we go.
The other station, try again.
That's a bad line. Test. Right, 50%.
United 918 let's do 7 left.
Here comes the chrono.
United 918 through, thanks, runway 27 left, the
Take
wind
off.
310 degrees at 5 knots, clear to land.
Man
good
Flex
evening,
70
Exit
SAS
Land,
runway,
United.
order first crew.
Spirit 22 Romeo, continue via Alpha, to stand
Set.
511, good evening.
Alpha, good evening, Romeo.
Kenya 101, behind the British Airways A321, via Alpha 1, line up and wait runway 27 right behind.
Line up and wait behind departing A320.
V1, rotate. Ready?
Spirit 862, hold out Alpha 3.
Hold down Alpha 3, Spirit 862.
Beautiful. Love it. It's so smooth, so nice. Love it. Let's get the sunglasses on, shall we? View
Eurowings 38 Hotel, contact London 129.430, goodbye.
29430. Goodbye, Eurowings 38 Hotel. Alright, lever climb, thrust climb.
75 with you passing 2,500 feet on the Bogner 1 X-ray approach.
There's an echo.
Clocked. Lufthansa 1 Charlie Mike, turn left heading 0603.
Autopilot.
Left heading 060, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Mike.
Departure, good evening, Barra 275 with you, passing 3,000 feet on the Bogner 1 X-ray. Barra 275, hello there, climb now, flight level 290.
Continue climbing 290, Barra 275.
Pivot 451, left heading 290 degrees, when localizer are established, runway 27 left, descend the glide.
Yeah, it's Blue FX. Flap 0, speed checked. Departure, hello from Eurowings 38 Hotel, passing 2,700, climbing 6,000, and the Brookmans Park 7 Fox.
Eurowings 38 Hotel, hello there, climb now, flight level 150.
Climb now, flight level 150, speed, correction, Eurowings 38 Hotel.
Lufthansa 1 Charlie Mike, turn left heading 3.
Right, so I'm going to go open climb. He said climb now, so all the restrictions, the altitude restrictions, I should say, are now waived.
With Malta 1 Bravo Hotel,
So we have 15000. Speed Hunter.
arrival, route director Mayfield, that's Mike Alpha Yankee.
With Malta 1 Bravo Hotel, expecting Unduk 1 November arrival and sitting there.
You know, I think set already on zoom out. Oh yes, please.
F410, Airline Pilot, runway 26, clip take off, service wind 320 degrees 9 knots. On the 1 Charlie Mike, turn left heading 295.
Left heading 295, we'll turn the 1 Charlie Mike.
Good at 451, speed of 160 knots or greater to 40 ME.
160 or greater to 40 ME.
Good 451, contact Heathrow, 118-505, climb.
Tower 118-505.
Good evening, ED258 Yankee, will land on 6 Mike, Canada Gatwick. Evo 880, thanks, report your passing altitude and climb now, level 190. Climb there, 190, we're passing 37. Thank you, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Mike, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, and when low clouds are established, runway 27 left, descend with the glide.
Descend 3,000 feet, and when established, overlies the descent with the glide, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Mike.
Right, standard set. 6-9, cross-checked.
ED42 Tango Hotel, descend flight level 90. ED Bava 90, ED42 Tango. Unit Wings 38 Hotel, monitor Unicom 1228, Mike.
22.8, thank you much, bye-bye. Rings 38 Hotel.
London Control, good evening, speedbird 17 Alpha, Brooklyn Park 7.
Right, we're going to have a look at the TCAS. Currently, I don't see anyone above us, and we are on above. So that's all on. We should see traffic. No traffic there, so we'll continue climb. Initially 330. 330 with open climb for now. Yeah, I've not heard much. I've not heard much from FENIX lately. I mean, so there we go. Passing 10,000. We can accelerate. Seatbelts off. And then let's have a quick look here out the window. Yeah, we can see a little bit from the scenery. So we can see, for example, House of Parliaments. We can see the Tower Bridge. I don't know what that thing is called. Well, I think it has a naughty name. So that building there. And I don't see Buckingham Palace though. That's Hyde Park, isn't it? Yes, I'm using map enhancement. The thing is, so right now we're using also SimHeaven Pro, meaning we are getting some nice autogen buildings is the London Eye. But of course right now there's not much autogen right now. Not much orthos right now. A bit of stuttering there. Let's have a quick look here. There we go, that's back to normal. So that was a bit much on the we fly fast. Wow. Yeah, the weather's going to be beautiful, so maybe you're going to have some more views a little bit later regarding... FPS drop a little bit when we look into the autogen of the city. So it does dial it down. Now we're back to 60 FPS. But yeah, if it's too much autogen, obviously it does limit down a bit. That's nice, look at that. Beautiful. Yes, no, I'm using Aura X. I've gone away from X camera. Yeah, I know Flight 247. Oh, man. The problem is, honestly, I think it's a great deal. If you can trust those content creators that have posted reviews on the quality and the feel, then yeah, the yoke, the new yoke from Mosa sounds very interesting. And that price point, so we're talking about the base, so the force feedback base, and then if you don't get the one with the fancy LCD screen, the yoke, if you get the older yoke, I think you're around 590 euros. 590 euros, which is much more affordable than the 1500 from the Brunner, let's say, or even the 1000 euros with the previous version of the Moser. Any stories about ATC? Specifically, you mean, Mark? You mean like UK, or I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, you would like a review on that one? Well, I'm not sure if I need to. The things, I've got so much hardware. The character voices to remember. There was one also, now he's retired. There's one controller in Frankfurt, ground controller, apron controller. He was such a fantastic, positive person. So when he checked in, he was like, "Oh, there you are. Hello, guys." So in German, right? Da seid ihr. Gute wie. Und he was so positive. And always said like, "Gut gehen lassen." So, have a good one. And he was great. He was just so positive. And you could always hear it spills over to other people, replying. So that was great. Otherwise, I think there was one controller in Berlin, a female controller. She was a previous. I think she was in the military, on the military side in Berlin, regarding ATC. But she stayed. I think she married someone in Berlin, and she stayed there. And she had, Marge from The Simpsons. She had exactly that smoker voice, right? But she was all very nice. She was really cool. Yeah, everyone loved her. Very professional. So. Yeah. But you're right. It doesn't happen that often that you have a standout kind of voice on the frequency. And there's one lady in Frankfurt. I've always felt so sorry for her. True story. She always sounded as if she had a cold. So, everyone being so polite, everyone's going like, "Oh." So when she handed you over to the tower, and everyone said, "Oh, and gute Besserung," like get well soon, and she was like, "What do you mean?" It was like, "Well, you sound like you have a cold." No, I don't have a cold, but it sounded exactly like someone having a really bad cold, right? Yeah, exactly. Do you know her, Sajil? You know her as well? Honestly. And the thing is, ever since I heard her say, "I don't have a cold," and she was getting annoyed with it, honestly, literally every time I was on the frequency with her, someone at some point wished her to get well soon. And she was getting so annoyed. I can understand that, but I don't know what it was. Why she always sounded like, she had like a swollen up, nose and she sounded, really like having a bad cold. Really weird. So, and so Jill writes that, because the Gute Besserung Frau, that's exactly the nickname she got. Right? Because so many people saying "get well soon." So that's, translated, it's "get well soon, lady." It's so terrible. But yeah, that just happened, right? Rebonius, bonsoir, how are you? Airbus says probably not many Americans left in Berlin. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did pull out a lot of military from Berlin. Yeah, but exactly that. So Tempelhof, used to be U.S. military tower, and then, yeah, at least she stayed in Berlin. Yeah. Robonius, you're fine. Oh, you just got back from the cinema. You watched the new Spider-Man, nice. I'm looking to have a go at the what's the newest one with what's the Greek hero called again? So that's supposed to be very good. So Odyssey, yeah, the Odyssey. Thank you, exactly, guys. Yeah, the Odyssey. Thank you. You watched that last Monday. Very good as well. Okay, thanks. Yeah, because my wife said, now my wife would never go watch Spider-Man with me. Yeah, 3 hours exactly. So, but she was intrigued with the Odyssey. Well, of course, I mean, you know, well-trained men. Why wouldn't she be interested, right? I mean, so yeah. Hope she didn't hear that. No toilet break. Oh, sorry, Miller. Sorry, Captain. Did you explain have like a PNG 737? And they have they done so? There is a Zibo mod 737, which is good. And there were some other 737s payware. So the Zibo mod is free, but there were some payware mods which I don't know. I've never been really impressed by those, so I never bought those. But yeah, Zibo mod, that's a good one. And regarding X-Plane, they have improved graphics. So they have improved a bit on the multi-threading, but they're still working on that. And for me, with the NVIDIA Smooth Motion, that has really, really helped tremendously with performance. So it's a lot smoother for me now. Better performance. So even at Heathrow there, you can see the Heathrow on the ground and takeoff, all fine regarding FPS. You know, really, really smooth. It's just when you look at London City, then it gets kind of a bit overloaded. But otherwise, it looks gangster. Well, I wear this because I have an air conditioning unit currently running behind me, and one of my personal sore points is my neck. I tend to get a sore neck really quickly if it gets kind of too cold. So that's why I'm not wearing the scarf to look like a gangster. I wear it because I need to. The Airfoil Labs are making a 737 MAX. Is it out yet? No. Hey Uppercut, around what year did you realize that flight simulators at home could help you in the work practicing for check rides? Good question. The first time was on the 737 during my 737 captain's training. There was a add-on for FSX add-on called Wilco 737. Now, I'm not saying the add-on was good, but it had a pretty nicely detailed FMS, which it helped me to get my head around the 737 FMS. And then I used a lot of the bigger sceneries like London Heathrow, Paris, Nice. I used for practicing the approaches there. Yeah, 2007, I would say. And then, yeah, and then later, of course, with the FSLabs, the FENIX, that helped a lot as well. Absolutely. Hey, Ian, long time no see.
Haven't been by in a while. Good to see you.
Thank you, same.
I recently retired and have never been so busy catching up on all the jobs I wasn't able to get to when I was working. Enjoying the stream. Keep up the good work.
Hey, Ian, first of all, congratulations on retiring. Thank you for the 79 months, of course. And, you know, I've been complaining as well ever since I've retired. I've never been so busy in my life. And Mark can confirm that as well. He says the same. So, but that's a good thing, because it would be worse if you didn't know what to do at home, because that would then pose the risk of kind of, you know, maybe getting into a depressive state or something, right? So being busy, I would say, is good. The thing for me is that I do tend to get a bit frustrated sometimes, because my wife, you know, is saying like, oh cool, he's home now, so, you know, he can do this and this and this and this, and then we'll do this meeting with the family, and then we'll do this. So this weekend, for example, yesterday we had friends around. Tomorrow we're going to have the whole family around, and it's a lot of work. We're talking about, yesterday we were 12, tomorrow we're about 16, 17 people, and she loves preparing huge meals. So tomorrow we're going to have a huge buffet, and it's just a lot of work. And last week, yeah, I had to do the garden stuff, right? And then, yeah, shopping. I had to pick up the new car. Lots of stuff. So shopping, etc., right? Honey-do list. That's a very good explanation. Yeah. So, you know, I was thinking that, you know, I would be able to do my own schedule, like, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll do my sports. No, nope, it doesn't work that way. So, yeah, I got to be pretty flexible. That's just the way it is. So, well, Nikki, the other day when I met a good friend of mine who's still flying the 747s at Lufthansa, he's also an instructor for the Cessna 172, and I want to do the IFR rating with him on the Cessna after I've got my SEP back. So I said to him, because he was a bit upset because of the fact that it's so difficult now to get from Bremen to, because he lives in Bremen as well, it's so difficult to get from Bremen to Frankfurt. And he said that he's actually opted out of the instructor career now. So he's no longer an instructor because he said it's just taking too much time for him away from home. And so he asked, you know, he said, well, maybe I should retire as well. And I said, no, don't do that. And he says, why? He says, you're going to be so busy, you're going to wish that you'd be flying again. So he laughed at that. And now I don't know, I don't miss flying, you know, that much in the sense, the airline flying. But I do feel whenever I fly the Cessna, for example, and just being up there, feeling the aircraft, feeling the wind, and, you know, the aircraft moving, and then, you know, getting it down, landing it, and then, you know, if you're doing a good landing, an instructor praises you. I come home with a smile ear to ear, and my wife said that as well. So every time I've come back from flying, you know, I'm in extremely good mood. And so it's, yeah, that really is a passionate thing for me, and it will continue to be. And but like I said, I think as long as I have the private flying, so the Cessna flying, let's say, then, you know, I'm all right. I you know, and I have, of course, here the streaming with the great simulators or simulators we have here, which I really enjoy as well. A lovely community that we have. It keeps me busy enough, let's say it this way. So yeah, I don't have any issues. They have a level up 737. Okay, that's the thing. It's free. Okay, but yeah, wasn't that the one? That was maybe not quality wise. Yeah, Mark. Now I know the pilot life was easy. Yeah. And I always thought that was a hard one. But there we go. No return now. Oh, really? You have that weekly to-do list? Oh God, yeah. Yeah, my new schedule in crew scheduling is very strict. Yeah, I have very little say in that. I don't know, Nikki. I haven't heard anything internally. I'm very far out. But I've seen 2 videos now from the new 777-9 simulator in Frankfurt. It looks very nice. Oh, and Tuesday, guys, so I've got a lesson scheduled for Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? 4th. Tuesday. Weather is supposed to be okay as well, but the thing is, so one aircraft is down for the 100-hour check, and the other one has now reached the 50-hour check. And the thing is that they allow 5 hours on top of that, but after 55 it's definitely grounded until they do the 50 hour. Now the 50 hour isn't that big. It's a oil change, oil filter change, visual checks of the engine area. They check the gear and the brakes, a general electronic and lights test, and also made some lubrication for certain moving parts. So it's not a big one, but the problem is it has to be done by a qualified mechanic. And so I can just see it now. Monday evening, I'm going to get an SMS saying the aircraft is grounded. And then I have to see when my instructor, because he's still flying professionally as well. And then I have to see when we schedule the next lesson. So it's a bit annoying at the moment. It's just not going quickly at all right now. That was nice. Yeah, thank you. Nikki, we'll see. I'm just gonna. So first of all, my plan is the following. So this year, of course, get my SEP and hopefully the IFR rating on top of that. And then next year, I just want to be stable. I want to be stable, you know, and feel comfortable flying the in GA aircraft again. And then we'll see. We'll see if time allows for it. And maybe I can do an instructor as well. Yeah, it's just a time which is difficult. Let me check something quickly. So Ganekasee. So I heard. So there was this airplane crash where there was a private plane that crashed into a house at Ganekasee. I'll show you a picture here real quickly. So apparently, I mean, it's not officially confirmed yet, but there's been some more reports out where so there were 2 people in here, pilot and a passenger, both died unfortunately, but you can see from the impact it is pretty much straight down. They were like falling out of the sky, and from the ADS-B data, you can see that they took off, and it looked like they were planning just a touch and go or something, and they turned to base, or yeah. So in Ganekasee, I'll show you that as well. You can't really do much regarding extending downwind because Ganekasee has a very strict pattern. Let me just get to VFR aerodromes Ganekasee. Yeah, so here it is. So I've already shown that. So you can see that the city here is noise sensitive. So what they've done is they've kind of tightened the base and the final so that you don't cross many houses. Now the aircraft crashed pretty much here, right at the end of that. Now normally, so that traffic was coming from the south, so normally they wouldn't have crossed that. But the thing is that there was another traffic coming in from the northern pattern, and so the incident aircraft said, hey, you go first. And normally what you would do, what would be the sensible thing in my opinion, would be to just stay in pattern altitude and just go again on a full pattern. I know it takes a bit more time, right? But what they did, from what is showing on the ADSB data, is it seems like they did a very steep turn, and it looks like, and again it's speculation of course, but it looks like they did a steep turn, and in that turn stalled.
Delta 54 via Alpha, Echo 2 Alpha.
Yeah, so that's what I think as well. A stall in that steep turn. And they did sort of did comment again on the age of the pilots. So they said, 66 and 70 something. But I think it doesn't necessarily mean that, it has had something to do, right? I know a couple of pilots that are above 70 and they are absolutely safe. They are very professional in their flying. So I don't think that has much to do with it. Let's have a look. Düsseldorf ATIS by any chance? Yeah, we have Düsseldorf ATIS. Let's get that. So we'll go here. That's, yeah, I think so as well. Base to final turn and install, yeah. I would think so too. Let's print that out. Hey, Fishkop. Hang on, Fishkop. I've got a deja vu. Didn't you try to talk me into buying an aircraft? Hang on. Today I saw something. So Cessna 172, 50-hour check costs 3,000 to 5,000 euros. So that little oil change and some 3,000 to 5,000 euros. A 100-hour check costs you around 8,000 to 10,000 euros. Then you have hangar costs, 3,000 euros, insurance, 5,000 to 8,000 euros, etc. I mean, I have a feeling you have a wrong understanding of my pension income. So I'm sorry to tell you that I can't afford that kind of that kind of price tag. 1019. We have 23 degrees and transition level 67. Sell all your hardware. It'll get me, so Yoda, it'll get me approximately like from here to Amsterdam, maybe 2 kilometers closer. Right, so yeah, so I doubt I doubt that would. Ask for some sponsors. Why am I? Hang on. Oh no, disregard. I was just about to say, why does it go so close again? But there we go. Look at that, beautiful. Use Marco. Oh yeah, I can ask Marco to get sponsorship from Marco. No, poor Marco. No. Again, it's. I mean, these costs. Oh, we're over at Amsterdam. Hang on. How do I? Hang on. Let's go orbit. There we go. Right, where's Amsterdam? Schiphol, where's Schiphol? Should be right behind us. Behind you, yeah. Yeah, the Toliss does work solid, absolutely. Yeah. Also, let me check something here regarding VATSIM radar, because we may still have some control here. Major update now available. Okay. 2.0. No, we just have
stabilizer motion.
Oh, top. Oh yeah, right. Thank you. Thrust idle set out blue. We'll go first 210. I see 8s, but I don't see any more control here. Oh, disregard Langen. 134065. Uh-oh. So 134065. Langen radar. So about 5 minutes, we should be getting ready to call them. And we have information Charlie. Right. Let's do a config 3 landing, shall we? 5 right. Oh, 5 right. Okay. Right, we're going to change that. There must be nighttime restrictions. So the ILS via the PSAS 5 transition. There we go, 5 right is inserted. So we can check the minimums. Oh, that was Lilystad to the left. Nice. Hey, Alpino. Okay, right. Let me have a look here for Düsseldorf. So let's have a look for the approach. And there should be transitions somewhere. Right, so let's go ILS. We'll pin that. And then we have a minimum of, zoom in, we have a minimum Cat 1 330. 330 bar. What? That was interesting. So star, and then we have the, yeah, there we go. We'll pin that as well. And then we want a taxi chart, parking stands, pin that too, at airport, we'll pin that as well. Fantastic. Cool. Right, so 5 right. Hopefully we can go via Lima 4. Oh, jeez. Langen, guten Abend, die Eurowings 3 at Hotel, passing 250, descending 210.
ILS runway Christian vectors, ILS runway 05 right, continue present heading, descent flight level 140.
Maintain present heading, descent flight level 140, expecting the radar vectors ILS 5 right in Düsseldorf. Thank you, Eurowings 3 at Hotel. 9. Charlie again.
Langen, hello, speedbird 17
So
Alpha, information
config 3.
Delta, descending level 230, passing 290.
Speedbird 17 Alpha, radar to identify deltas correct, vectors ILS 5 right, continue present heading, descent level 170.
Descending level 170, ILS 5 right, speedbird 17 Alpha.
So you're on heading,
present heading.
open descent, alt blue, and 140. Landing distance.
Robbing 9 kilo for sequencing speed 280 knots and greater
Let's have a
number
look.
1.
5 right.
280,
Right.
Operator, is 9 kilo.
64.5, really?
Holding 38 Hotel, speed 280 knots exactly.
Exactly 280 knots indicated. Eurowings 38 Hotel.
Speed 17 Alpha, speed 280 knots.
Right.
Speed 280 knots,
Let's
speed
go
17
below.
Alpha.
And yeah, let's get some speed brakes out. Let's get some speed brakes out. Here we go. Landing weight. So we wait. Yeah, 64.5 currently. Right. Let's do 64. 64.3. Good. Config 3. Air conditioning on. Auto brake low. Reverse off. Compute. Right. With that, we need.
Eurowings 38 Hotel, turn right heading 140.
Right heading 140. Eurowings 38 Hotel. 140.
Conda 1 Lima Hotel, present taxi. Conda 1 Lima Hotel, standby. Conda 1 Lima Hotel, taxi holding point, runway 27,
we'll leave that. So we're going to go all the way low.
Ready for departure. Roger, Sierra Delta,
And flap 3.
Genau, wunderschönen Abend. Turkish 26 in Düsseldorf, request over clearance to Istanbul, information is on board.
Let's go progress.
6 hallo, Delta correct, clear
05 right.
Zulu, runway 5 right, flight plan route,
So 40 direct, I would say add another 15, 50, 60
Clear
miles.
Istanbul,
Yeah.
Golden 7 Zulu, departure, runway 05 right, flight plan
No,
route,
Dexter, this is VATSIM.
6413, Turkish 26.
Feedback correct.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering as well. You know, will the FlightSim FS Weekend show in
170 identified,
in
flight level 100.
in Netherlands
Timing, flight
have the
level
same
100.
atmosphere because it's not being held at Lelystad.
Eurowings 9 kilo, descent level 110.
That's what I asked myself as well.
And Eurowings 3 Tango Yankee, request taxi. 3 Tango Yankee, taxi holding point, runway 05 right via Papa 3, Mike Lima 8. Taxi long and runway 05 right via Papa 3, Mike and Lima 8, Eurowings 3 Tango Yankee. Number 1 Lima Hotel, ready.
It's a generic convention
Number
center.
1 Lima Hotel, wind 010 degrees, correction wind 050 degrees 4 knots, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Well, it could be interesting in the UK. Yeah. So yeah, I can't
38 Hotel, descent flight level 110.
descend flat. Well, 110 Eurowings 38 Hotel.
Speedbird 17 Alpha, turn right heading 140.
So yeah, I don't think
flight level 120.
I can make it this year
Right
either.
heading 140, descent level 120,
In,
Speedbird 7 Alpha.
to Bristol. But it would have been nice. I mean, because you know there's Bath nearby. Beautiful,
05 right via Romeo
city.
Lima 8.
Via Romeo Lima 8, the holding point runway 05 right, Eurowings 4 Papa Sierra.
That could be the airport.
And Conda 1 Lima Hotel, can you confirm after departure 119.1?
Now, one thing I'm not sure
You
why.
can remain on this frequency, all frequencies are cross coupled.
Why?
Oh, roger, thank you. Speedbird 17 Alpha, reduce speed 250 knots.
Is there any way?
Speedbird 17 Alpha. Eurowings 38 Hotel, reduce speed 250 knots.
Speed back 250 knots. Eurowings 38 Hotel. Is there any way?
9 kilo, speed 250 knots or greater.
250 greater, name is 9 kilo.
To increase the distance for the lights so that they don't pop in like that?
Eurowings 9 kilo, descent 3000, QNH 1019.
Freedom 3, QNH 1099, Eurowings 9 kilo.
Eurowings 38 Hotel, right heading 190. Eurowings 38 Hotel, turn right heading 190.
Oh, sorry, turn right heading 190, Eurowings 38 Hotel. Yeah, it could be the.
170,
It
expect
could be,
higher in
could be
8
the
miles,
origin,
crossing
yeah.
traffic opposite direction. Lufthansa Lufthansa Christian Conda 1 Lima Hotel identified, climb flight level 240.
240, Conda 1 Lima Hotel.
Yes, seems a lot of things loading
Boeing
in.
3 Tango Yankee, wind 020 degrees for
At the moment I have a bit of FPS issue.
Clear for takeoff, runway 05 right, Conda, correction, Airline 3 Tango Yankee.
Wings for Papa Sierra, behind departing company, Airbus A319, line up runway 05 right behind.
It's getting a bit better now.
Behind the runway, departing traffic, line up runway 05 right behind. Wings for Papa Sierra.
I have a feeling it has to do with the night lighting, honestly.
Lufthansa 170, climb level 160, monitor advisory, Joe.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the night lighting.
Climbing flight level 160, monitor advisory.
Condor 34 Charlie, Münster Tower, more established on the ILS approach, close
Boeing 38 Hotel, right heading 230.
Yeah, on the ILS approach.
Writing 230, Eurowings 38 Hotel.
Condor 34 Charlie, you are not building on guard.
Boeing 38 Hotel, descend 3000, QNH 1019er.
Descend 3000, KH 1019, Eurowings 38 Hotel.
Condor 34 Charlie, so sorry, I don't know what. Yeah, Condor 34 Charlie, yeah, primary fix is 1-1 at my flight, nevertheless, when 0 degrees, so not 525.
Delta, do you prefer runway 31 right or 24 for landing?
Had switched
No preference, we plane 31 right.
Unicom off.
2 Alpha Whiskey to expect, descend level 70.
Semi 70, expecting
So we have
3,000.
3,000. Let's have a look at our descent. I can take my sunglasses
Got
off.
17 Alpha, turn right heading 180, descend 5,000 feet.
So here we got
landing
about
QNH
25 miles.
19er.
Yeah.
Right heading 180, descend.
So we should be good with the. I'm not going to fly up at all the distance, but that looks good. I'm happy with that. So let's get the signs on. That on. And just later we'll put these on as well. All right, cool.
The radar runway 900 Alpha crossed flight level 290, descend to flight level 270. First, European for Papa Sierra, wind 020 degrees 4 knots, runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff, Eurowings for Papa Sierra.
Ryder 900 Alpha radar, no identified, descend flight level 220, rate 1,500 feet per minute or greater. Descend to flight level 220, 1,500 per minute or greater.
Hey, Super Groby.
Conda 1 Lima Hotel, direct Nebel.
Yeah, Düsseldorf is nice as well.
Conda 1 Lima Hotel, direct Nebel.
Direct Nebel, Conda 1 Lima Hotel.
Boeing 3 Tango Yankee identified, climb level 200.
Climb level 200, Boeing 3 Tango Yankee.
Boeing 9 kilo, speed
So
to
there's
20
no
or greater,
tower,
expect base turn
I'm
shortly.
afraid, in Düsseldorf.
20 or greater,
And also,
Lufthansa 2 Alpha Whiskey, left heading 230.
Left heading 230,
nice, cool,
Lufthansa
let's get ready for landing.
Turkish 26, request start of pitch.
Eurowings 9 kilo, left heading 140.
We're going to do a raw data approach, shall we?
Turkish 24.
Oh, look at the wind again.
Startup is approved onto Romeo.
Let's hope that wind changes, but that looks like tailwind on
Stay clear
final.
of intersection
Ay,
Romeo.
ay, 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 ay.
Let's
read the
approach
approach
facing
list.
north, stay clear of Romeo Turkish 6.
Bravo ref. Killich.
Eurowings for Papa Sierra, airborne
1-0.
passing 1,200.
1-9 are set 3 times.
Eurowings for Papa Sierra identified. Climb flight level
Seatbelts on,
100.
minimum bar row 330 feet, auto brake
Climb flight
low,
level 100,
engine mode
Eurowings
select
for Papa Sierra.
normal.
Speedbird 17 Alpha, right heading
And that
230.
is the
Right, 230,
approach
speed 1 to Alpha.
Eurowings 9 kilo, left heading 080, cleared ILS 5 right.
Left to right, 0 and it's cleared ILS 15. 05, that's it.
Lufthansa 2 Alpha Whiskey, descend 3000, QNH 1019.
019, 3000, Lufthansa 12 Whiskey.
Ryder 900 Alpha, direct to Asdak, resume normal rate of
Yeah,
descent.
so that's the thing. It has to do with the rendering distance from the autogen. And it's correct what Yoda says. You know, if the autogen hasn't
Eurowings 9 kilo, speed 180 knots or greater, maintain to 695.
been called up, then you don't have lights. Yeah.
Eurowings 9 kilo, speed 180 knots or greater, maintain to 6 miles final.
180 or greater until 6, so it's like it, sorry.
Speedbird 17 Alpha, descend 4000.
Send 4000 to speed.
I'm going to show you once we've landed.
I'm going to read out. Good
And
evening.
we finished the flight. I'll show you
Delta passing flight level 180 inbound November Victor Oscar.
the daytime surrounding of Düsseldorf.
Continue present heading, descend
Because I think it looks impressive. It really does.
18% heading to descend 30, expect vector Silas 5 right. Easy 5 vector.
Confirmed, cleared level, flight level 130.
5
easy 5 vector.
We have 230.
Condor 1 Lima Hotel, nothing further, monitor advisory, reach out.
Advisory for Condor 1 Lima Hotel.
So that's extend the center line.
Eurowings 3 Tango Yankee, nothing further, monitor advisory, reach out.
Advisory, Eurowings 3 Tango Yankee, check.
Eurowings 4 Papa Sierra, direct Nebel.
I'm gonna have speed, vertical speed.
Can you say again for Papa Sierra?
Eurowings 4 Papa Sierra, direct Nebel.
Direct to Nebel.
Extended night lights. Okay, I have to check that, Andre, thanks.
Eurowings 38 Hotel, speed to 20.
Speed to 20, Eurowings 38 Hotel.
Eurowings 9 Kilo, wind 020
220.
4 knots, runway 05 right, clear to land.
05 right, clear to land, showing 9 kilo.
Easy 54 Echo Delta, reduce speed 250 knots, turn left heading 020.
250 knots and left heading 020, easy 5 Delta.
Eurowings 38 Hotel, left heading 140.
Left heading 140, Eurowings 38 Hotel. What do I need? Hang on. You need
Easy 54 Echo Delta, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, easy 5 Delta.
Yeah, but I have SimHeaven Pro. Yeah. Europe. Yeah, I have that. Yeah. So I'm using the KOSP sounds, which I think are nice.
Allowing forward, Baltic 3 Delta Victor, with formation Delta position 7 to Victor, request for clearance to Liga.
Baltic 3 Delta Victor, call it back shortly. Eurowings 38 Hotel, turn left heading 080, cleared ILS 5 right.
Left heading 080, cleared the LS 5 right. Eurowings 38 Hotel. So we have lights the blue, lock blue, cut blue, autopilot 1+2.
50, cleared ILS 31 right.
Right, 350, cleared left 31 right, descent to 30 meters.
Seabird 17 Alpha, descend 3000, reduce speed to...
It's a shame, now my FPS is up a bit. I have a feeling it has to be from lighting.
Eurowings 4 Papa Sierra, climb flight level 190, monitor advisory.
That's
Flight level 190 and monitoring advisory showing
awesome.
Eurowings 4 Papa Sierra.
Danke, Ryanair 900 Alpha, Brussels offline, monitor advisory.
Advisory, Ryanair 900 Alpha.
Shot, Eurowings 38 Hotel, speed 180 knots or greater, maintain to 6 miles final.
180 or greater to 6 miles final, Eurowings 38 Hotel. Alright, flaps 1, speed check. Flaps 1.
Baltic 3 Delta Victor, clearance available, report ready to copy.
Ready to go there, Baltic 3 Delta Victor.
Baltic 3 Delta Victor, roger, information Delta, cleared
Last
to
double live.
Riga via the Nebel 1 Solo departure, flight plan route, climb 5000 feet, squawk 5023.
Flaps 2, speed check.
Clear
Flaps
to
2.
clear. Riga Vivo 1 Zulu departure, initial climb 5000, squawk 5023, Baltic 3 Delta Victor.
Specs correct, Speedbird 17 Alpha, left heading 140.
Left heading 140, Speedbird 17 Alpha.
Turkish 6, request taxi.
And we have
Turkish 26, taxi holding point, runway 05 right.
Superstar maybe,
Romeo
yeah,
Lima
Lockstar.
8, report ready.
and glass up.
For departure 05 right, Romeo Lima 8 to
Oh, there's the runway.
Turkish 26.
Speedbird 17 Alpha, speed 180.
I remember that when we
maintain
had
to 6 miles
Düsseldorf night stops,
Speed 180 to 6
we had
miles
hotels
final,
somewhere
Speedbird
here. That we have,
54 Echo
they were
Delta,
somewhere
descend
here, a bit
4000 feet,
outside of
QNH
the
1019.
city town
4,000 feet.
or town centre. But I remember that I went jogging here at the River Rhine until that bridge there, and then back again. It was about 10 kilometers.
Speedbird 17 Alpha, left heading 080.
2,500.
Always great, lovely, lovely
Left heading
area.
080, clear LS 5 right, Speedbird 17 Alpha.
2,500. Let's check. Let's do some.
Sensor 2 Alpha Whiskey, confirm your established on the glide.
FM, 100.
2 Alpha Whiskey, Roger, connect Colo Tower, about
The light director's off.
And before 990, Lufthansa 12 for
Slow down.
Z5 for Echo Delta, left
Clear
heading
down.
260.
Left 260.
So almost at 16 E's, so I can start slow down.
2000.
Flap 3. So we check flap 3, spoilers on. Let's do Dingle Dongle. We have landing checklist equaling landing no blue. Wind 40 knots. Okay, we actually have a
Boeing
headwind.
Center Kilo Taxi, Gate Alpha 16 via Mike, per batterie. 16, Alpha 16 via Mike, per batterie, reasonably Kilo. The Boeing 38 Hotel, wind 020 degrees, 4 knots, runway 05 right, clear to land.
05 right, clear land, Eurowings 38 Hotel. So the wind is going to be dying down just a tad.
Z5 for Echo Delta, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, 5 Delta.
Yeah, but have a look. I mean, this bridge is exactly like that
ready for departure.
IRL. Here we got the stadium.
Turkish 26, Roger, behind next landing Eurowings, Airbus A320, 3 miles final, line up runway 05 right behind.
Right, let's
Yeah,
concentrate
next
on the
landing,
aircraft.
Eurowings A320, landing up right behind Turkish 26.
Seabed 17 Alpha, number 2, 1 departure, bitte.
You live close here, really? I didn't know.
1000.
Nice. Yeah, this is great. I love especially around here. There's a outdoor swimming pool there.
Z5 for Echo Delta, descent 3000.
Descent 3000, DZ5 for Delta.
Slightly high correcting. Yeah, wind 7 knots, a little bit from the left. But again, look at that, it's lovely smooth.
Z5 for Echo Delta, right heading
500.
320.
It's just bad flying
320, AZ 5 Delta.
all over the place with that slow. Come on,
400.
let's concentrate.
300.
Passing level 60.
Be aware of the nose drop.
100 above.
So I may delay our idle. Let's continue.
Z5 for Echo Delta, right
Minimum.
heading 020, field ILS 5 right.
100.
Right 020, clear lines 05 right, easy for
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. 5.
A bit left, right of center line. I was just concentrating so much on the flare. Lost the center line there. But right, spoilers. Landing brakes.
Auto brake off.
We're getting hot brakes anyways here in Toliss. Doesn't matter what I do. So we may as well just brake as hard as we can.
Turkish 26, wind 020 degrees, 4 knots, runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff.
There we go.
05 right, clear to take for Turkish 26.
Boeing 38 Hotel, taxi right via Mike and Papa 4, gate Charlie 04.
Right, Mike, then Papa 4, stand 04. Vielen Dank für den Service, die Eurowings 38 Hotel.
Gerne, schönen Abend, ciao.
Gleichfalls. So there we go, alright. I'm gonna have to check, I don't know why, so
Boeing 25 Whiskey,
when I checked the scenery this afternoon, it was buttery smooth. I mean, the landing was smooth as well. But I think it's typical still explain nighttime with the lighting. I have a feeling that it does hit FPS a little bit. Not much, but just enough to drop me down below 60. Right, Papa 4
17 Alpha, precinct traffic airborne.
is pretty much down quite far. And then
Welcome aboard the
it's
Captain
going to be position 4 here. So Papa 4.
Can new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin,
Huh?
where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be
it doesn't really make much sense. Papa 4 stand 04.
Pro-pilot landing. By the way, did anyone figure out how to make this number lower? It makes me feel old.
How you might just already missed it. I was like, what? Thank you so much, Abby, after 15. Well, you wait. Time just flies. And then you'll feel much older. Javier, thank you so much for your awesome support, my friend. Thank you so much. Right, I'm not sure. I'm a bit confused. So he did say Papa 4 and then stand 04. Is that on the Let me see. Is it outside position maybe?
17 Alpha, welcome to Düsseldorf.
I'm going to log off, guys, and then we'll park somewhere close by, and then we want to watch a replay, right? Before intersection left, right. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, so this was so Papa 4 is here, but then Alpha 4 is here. That's why I'm confused. Let's park here. So radar PWS. That doesn't look right. That does not look right. What is going on? Right. Oh, red light as well. Blimey. Let me just put the ground power on. Let's say we have a very fast ground power crew. Right? Perfect. All right, let's do that. Ghost in Düsseldorf. Yeah. Right. Okay. Parking. We have. Well, after landing was completed with radar PWS, and then we have parking. Park brakes shot. Set engines off. Fuel pumps to go. Fuel pumps off. Alright, let's do a quick replay and then I want to show you guys daytime stuff. I am a bit confused about nighttime FPS. I know there was an issue in the previous versions, but I wasn't aware that it still has an issue with that.
Minimum.
Let's have a look. Can we go tower view?
300.
Hold on. So that's the problem now with the oof. Hey, that's right. Let's do the spotting view. All right, spot us view. Does a hit on FPS there? Ay. That's a shame. Yeah, a bit left or right of center line there. Why is that? Let's have a look. So that should be a bit better, hopefully. Let's see. Nice. Look at that. that's not bad. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is... Okay, let's, just out of experimental reasons then, let me put this to daylight. Okay, there we go. Why is the spoiler still out? Hold on. So this is it, right? Just yeah, it's fine. FPS now are absolutely fine. It has to do with the night lighting and why the reverse is open. Are we still on? Oh, we're still on pause. That's why. That's why. That's better. Okay, so so you can see the level of detail and the textures, and this is an old scenery add-on. So it does look great. That looks, and you can see it's of the smoothness. Look how smooth everything is, panning around like crazy. So that's why I was a bit confused with the FPS just then, but it has to do with the night lighting. Still an issue then. Right, and then we have the football arena there. We have traffic that we can actually regulate ourselves. Oh, that's water thing. You know, disregard. That's the wrong thing. So there's supposed to be a Lua script where we can actually change the amount of traffic, the road traffic. But if you know Düsseldorf, right? So this looks already great. I love that. I love how the houses are, you know, nice and different. I think it's just some Düsseldorf. Yeah. So that's also typical regarding these power plants. So that is exactly like in real life. That's how it looks like here in Düsseldorf. So I'm going to show you also Frankfurt. Because I was fascinated by that. And again, it's just the SimHeaven Payware Europe. So ex-Europe or Pro Europe scenery. So what, yeah, it's a good question. What you have to do in map enhancement, there are options. So can't show you that because I'm gonna. What I can show you though is under the settings. So when you go to base package, right? So under base package, is my name anywhere on there? No. So under base package, you see Europe. I disabled the Europe base package there, so that it doesn't give out the autogen for that from map enhancement, because you have map enhancement autogen, and also then with SimHeaven. Yeah, I really like X-Plane. Absolutely. The only thing really now is just so typical, because normally I would say at nighttime nighttime lighting looks very nice in X-Plane, but I wasn't aware. Maybe it's in combination with SimHeaven that it tanks a bit the FPS. So maybe I have to check again with the lighting stuff, the lighting mod. Yeah, maybe I have to do some testing. No, I'm just going to show you guys the scenery. and then. I know it's early, but I started early as well. And I've got to go get up early tomorrow because a lot of preparations to go on, and everyone's here at it's starting at 9 tomorrow morning. They start for early brunch. It's more like breakfast, but excuses, but a good excuse. Yeah, and then I'll be back on Wednesday on Tuesday again, so it's not long. He did try. I agree. One thing I've noticed as well now with the SimHeaven autogen, it does it takes a bit longer now to load in total. But I mean, it does add a lot more proper autogen for these big cities. I should try Bremen as well. All right, we'll have a quick look at Frankfurt, and then we'll have a quick look at Bremen as well. And the thing is, the whole world option costs like $35. I know it used to be free, but I mean, the amount of time the person invested here, the developer, I think it's definitely worth that money. So I bought the European SimHeaven, but I'm gonna get the world one because then it has all countries worldwide. All the big continents. Felix, I have to check with Sven when he's able to do a flight. At least, so it's not really Sven's fault. It's more my fault because, right now I have a lot on my plate. But I hope to be able to get one flight before the 15th of August. Yeah, and again, the flight model here is great. Just the only thing missing here in the Toliss is a fix for the nose slam after touchdown. So I wish they would fix that. Or no, not after touchdown. It's more when you put the thruster idle. That's when the nose drops, and I wish they would fix that. Yeah, Felix, dankeschön. I understand a lot of people that have, already bought a lot of stuff for MSFS, right? Yeah, they don't want to start over again for X-Plane. Although, I mean, it's fair to say there's a lot of good freeware stuff out there. Not so much the good aircraft. The aircraft add-ons are fairly expensive, but I mean, there's a lot of freeware airports, good airports you can use. Peter. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have lots of children tomorrow. Even the little baby is gonna be visiting tomorrow as well. It's a friend of ours. Actually, relatives have just had a baby girl, so yeah, it'll be nice. So we have young to very old tomorrow at our place, which is nice. Yeah. Well, I don't have a castle. I don't mind. So for 2 people, the house is big enough, but I mean, it's not a castle. No, so I asked my wife last year to name 3 wishes that she really wanted to do in 2026. Be it travel somewhere and she said, so Norway, traveling to Norway was one of the things, but yeah, the one big wish was to have the whole family, including nephews, around. So that's what's happening tomorrow. Right, here we are in Frankfurt. Right, so let's do that. Hello. There we go. All right, so here's Frankfurt, right? So we know at Frankfurt, Frankfurt Airport, obviously, I think it's Aerosoft, isn't it? And then when we go eastbound, now, so look at the skyline, right? That is definitely recognizable as Frankfurt. So you got the Commerzbank Tower there, the TV tower. I don't know what exactly that tower is called, but that brown looking. So here's the football stadium that you always see on final approach. Yeah, and then you have the Henninger, I think it's called Henninger Turm there. Hey Lee, there he is, Eintracht, yeah. Well, let's have a look. I mean, it's not highly detailed, but I mean, you get it, right? It's you know, when you fly over it or past it, you can definitely see it's Frankfurt, right? It's a very typical. Yeah, I don't see the Bundesbank, so that's I guess that should be this one here, but it's not really properly modeled. But still, I mean, again, you have to realize that this guy has made, you know, all of the sceneries for Europe, or actually worldwide. I mean, it must have taken a long, long time. And for me personally, yeah, that's all I need. That's literally. And the, you know, the power plant here on long final for the 2.5s, that's there. That's going to be Darmstadt. Oh no, sorry, that's hang on, Neu-Isenburg. It could be Neu-Isenburg, but Darmstadt should be down here. Yeah, but you get it. So this is so let me do one more thing. Let me try Bremen. So last airport to check is Bremen. ATC Suite, you'll recommend Norway. Yeah, you love Norway. Yeah, well, we've been to Norway on a cruise in February. Yeah, I agree, Twitchy. Yeah, I agree. I enjoy X-Plane a lot. It's just a few kind of weird things that pop up from time to time, like the little the noticeable FPS drop with the lighting, and it could be in combination with you know, airport scenery that's not optimized. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that, but otherwise, and I'm going to show you another thing. So let me have a quick look at Bremen, and then we'll take off. And I'm going to get the preset weather with the thunderstorms. So unfortunately, yes, the significant weather injection, especially with these larger convective areas with a lot of rain, is still a bit bugged. But I mean, if they get it working here in X-Plane, that could be a huge game changer, because here you have the ability now to do a 3D, so kind of a vertical scan as well, regarding the thunderstorms. And then things will be nice, because when you have lots of thunderstorms around, then things get very spicy, very, very interesting. So it's definitely on the Toliss. So, I mean, I've flown 319, 320, 321s, 320 Neo and 321 Neos. And when you get into flare, you pull back on the stick, right? And then you have your pitch, you counteract in that nose down moment. And then you pull the thrust levers to idle, and then you literally have to go almost full pitch back to get the aircraft, you know, not to completely slam down like crazy. And that's something I would. They keep denying it, but I honestly. Oh, look at that there, Bremen. Look at that. That's the TV tower. 100%. So that's Airbus, obviously. Airbus Industries there, but that could be airport scenery. But this is the Bremer Dome, so the Bremer Cathedral. We have the Bremen Rathaus. And let's see if the Bremer Stadtmusik. Oh, the Bremer Stadtmusik, they are here. Oh, GDs. How cool is that? I mean, it's a bit basic, but I mean, hats off that they put this in. Brilliant. Schlachter. Yeah, let's have a look at Schlachter. So the old part would be here. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, Domsheide here. Yeah, so this would be the old town. I mean, yeah, they haven't modeled that too well, but oh, that's a statue there. Interesting. Yeah, that's there as well. Yeah, so they have modeled a couple of things there. Very nice. Yeah, the Weserstadion, so the Werder Bremen Stadium there. Right, there you go, Werder Bremen. That's there. You have Daimler-Benz as well here. Oh, the oh, where are we? Yeah, here Daimler. So the automaker, the car maker. Yeah, so it's, you know, so it's nice. It's just the main things are there. Do you think that's default? I've never seen that stadium in default here, to be honest. I don't know. Right, let me get the aircraft onto the runway quickly, and then we're going to do a little demo regarding the thunderstorms, because I really think that's really cool. It's not default, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll do the weather. We'll do a manual weather with thunderstorms. Now I'm going to put the base a little bit there, and we're going to put this to scattered, and then let's apply that. Oh yeah. Nice. Wiper works as well. Now, again, look at the reflections. Love that. Whoa. So imagine having to take off in that. Nice. Alright, let's do that. That's done. That's done. Heaven. Right, I know we don't have any speeds. All good. We'll toga it.
Good night, Black Box.
Nate, thank you so much. Are you streaming today, Nate? Oof, a lot of wind from the left. Tailwind. Right, let's go V1. Rotate. climb. Mighty Toliss, so. Now I've got to get the wipers off. I think there's a speed limit of 200 knots or something, or 220. Negative, okay. Yeah, Nate, let me know if you need any help on that. What we're going to do is we are going to check out what happens when we fly into one of those thunderstorms. Flap 0, so we can check flap 0. We've got 250 knots. This on the spoilers, and then seatbelts on. Fantastic. So let's climb level 200. There we go. Thrust climb up. Now, of course, here I think that's the aircraft simulation regarding the rain. I wonder. Does that get better with that? So now things will probably get a bit crazy. So let's put ignition on for the heavy rain. And now, oh, you know what? Now Mark was complaining about me leaving too early. Lilo, are you still here by any chance? Or anyone else know the X-plane turbulence mod? Yeah, there we go. I found it. Sorry, yeah, I've already found it. Yeah, I want to try that. I know Bruno isn't happy with that because Bruno was saying that it's probably just some weird AI hack from the background or something. I don't know. But people have been saying, yeah, Mark, you did. People have been saying that they are fairly happy with it. See out the window, right? Oof. Now, IRL, never ever would you fly into such a cloud. This will be asking for a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Hey, here is Bruno. So, Bruno, how did you call that? The X Pro. It's a Lua script. So what do I have to do with it? Installation. Okay, so package contents. The Lua script. And then we have Europe, US, Africa, Russia, China. Oh. Oh boy, we're already hitting turbulence. Let's go 270. Turbulence presentation. Octas, hello, and thank you so much for 29. My side. Oh my
Mount
god.
Site, greetings, hey guys.
Hello to you. Octas, how are you doing? Greetings to you, and thank you so much for the 29 points. Whoa, I mean, that looks dangerous. Ambition win. No ambition. So, right. So what we're going to do, we'll try this, and then we're going to quickly install the turbulence mod. And then we'll have a look, see how that changes things. FM Holland on Discord at least, I think, but I need to check them again. Oh, right. You guys got your seatbelts on? Engine anti-ice? Oh yes. Right, hold on to your pants. Here we go. Oh. Now IRL, if the wings were moving like that, I would be worried. Uh-oh. Okay, so these are the the speed changes, the pitch roll changes. Yeah, I think that's all right. I mean, it's there, right? It's there to kind of scare you. Let's go a bit higher. So IRL, if you had like severe turbulence, this would be even worse. I mean, you would have speed changes 20, 30 knots, and pitch variations. Yeah, I mean that's not unrealistic, to be honest. Now, how do I install remote? Okay, so the Lua and all 5 CSV files into the same folder under scripts. Okay. So put the 5 files next to the directly scripts folder and not in a subfolder. And then in X-Plane plugins, fly with Lua. Oh, actually, so I don't have to close the sim, is that it? So I can just simply put those in and I don't have to restart the sim. I'll just load the scripts. Oh, it's getting lighter. We're getting out. Oh. Oof. Ooh, that's bright. White out. Whoa. That is a bit overdone. Blimey. Let's get sunglasses on. Oh, that's better. Oh, just hitting some more turbulence here. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to take these files. Okay. And then it says plugin. Fly with Lua, reload all scripts. It's not showing up here. Because you would see the X Pro turn. I think we have to reload the sim. Because I'm interested to see how that changes turbulence, honestly. No, I'm not using any replacement. So this is the 320 Neo, the Toliss. They have improved the textures in the cockpit. Not on the 319, 321 yet, but they have improved that on the 320 Neo. It's an Airbus. Exactly, that's what worries me. Flying it through thunderstorms. All right. let's see if that. Right. Resume last flight. Ignore. So it's fully adjustable. Mountain wave, storm modeling. So CB cores, hail and heavy rain turbulence scaled to proper FAA severity bands. All right. So they're supposed to be able to call up a menu in the sim. All right, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know exactly what they communicated regarding other aircraft add-ons. Now I know that they are, heavily involved in the A330. Oh, sorry, is it A350? No, A350, wasn't it? Because Flat Factor's in that as well. Yeah, it was A350, and so that's coming to that's Toliss as well. Toliss. Yeah. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I hope that they improve textures in here in X-Plane regarding 319, 321, and the 330. Yeah. 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 So sometimes the autopilot does disconnect. Right. Let me have a look. I must be doing something wrong because it's not showing. Well, there's not really much to see. I mean, it has adventure pack, cockpit simulator, pilot action, lighting, SRAM, X. Let me read the. Where am I supposed to see that? So quick start. Open the window and make sure the toolbar shows. Go to settings and turn. But I don't see the. First run, the engine creates X-Proturb text. Okay, has it done that? No, it has not. Yeah, so it says copy the Lua file and all 5. See it's right here. Now it does say it needs X-Plane 12, plugin, fly with Lua NG Plus. Do I have fly with Lua NG Plus? Maybe that's what I don't have. Right, then it takes a bit more time. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're not going to get it fixed today, I'm afraid. So I'll try that. Get it fixed for the next stream, and then see if we can get. Yeah, I did restart Sim, but yeah, it's not really required. It may be that I don't have the fly with Lua. I didn't know that was different. Different Lua thing now. Oh, that's Next Generation Plus. Yeah, I don't have that. Hang on, not for Windows. Why does it say Mac? Oh no, Mac. Right. If you're up for it, if you have no, that's what I'm missing. I don't have the Fly with Lua next generation, I think. So let me have a quick look. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong one. Hang on, there we go. Let me quickly find that. Plugins. All right, then I'm going to take this one out. Put that there. Then I'm going to put this one in here. And then we'll have the scripts. And then we'll have scripts here as well. And then I'm going to pop all those in here. And then we should be good. All right, let's try that. All right, last try. If that doesn't work, then I'm afraid I have to do some more troubleshooting. Right, let's see. Huh? The Lua NG and Fly with Lua are the same thing? Really? Are you sure? Yeah, we'll see. If it doesn't work again, we'll try next time. I don't want to waste more of your time. Wait. AVMI testing as well now. Okay, cool. Yeah, but in the meantime, let me say that I feel hopeful for X-Plane 12. There was a time when I thought X-Plane 12 would fall behind as much as you know, prepared P3D. And but I think just on the last second they turned the corner and got some great improvements. And hey TV, we'll try that new turbulence mod here in X-Plane. And so luckily they did improve on performance, on textures, and now with map enhancement that came along as well. And here SimHeaven, a lot more is happening again with you know, with developers coming in. Right, let me see. Darn, it's not here. I guess the installation is a bit more complex than what I thought it was. So it says the window X Pro Turb Professional turbulence engine opens. But that doesn't open. It doesn't open for me, so. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, thanks, Abba, and thanks, Bruno. Ah, there it is. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah. So it's on. Now. So if close, reopen it. Okay, so on the first run, the engine creates Xturb text in the scripts folder to store your settings and per aircraft calibration. Okay, well, let's see. So here it says severe weather, aircraft responses. Okay, so let's try. Let's see what happens. So let's go weather radar on. Let's search some thunderstorms. To the left. Some flaps out. Right. Yeah, that's fine. I know. Oh. Okay, so Nella says I need to kind of stop it and start it again. Okay. So it says on, let's try off and off, reload after turning off. Okay, so if I want to reload the original turbulence. Awesome. Right, let's go left here. Or, I know it's a bigger one to the right. Let's see that. Oh yeah, that looks nasty. Oh, yeah, that looks like a nasty cloud there. Alright, okay, so aircraft class, preset, medium. Yeah, SimHeaven. So in SimHeaven, the important thing is, if you go and have downloaded the stuff, and there's a script that you have to activate, a Windows file that you have to, it's an exe file or something you have to click to get the files connected to X-Plane somehow. If you don't do that, then when you try to load the sim, you get the crash to desktops. So it is important that you follow the instructions in the manual, like always. Which I have to admit I don't always do. Right, let's make it a bit later. Let's. Oh yeah. Oof. Oh yeah. That's impressive. All right. All right. Let's get strapped in. Let's see if anything changes. Okay. So Nelia, if you can write in German if you want. So is that it? Did I Oh, and there's the road density traffic settings for Yeah, so for me, if just rewatch the stream. I mean, I've been in London, and then I showcased Frankfurt and Bremen. Oh. Now I know you can say, oh, that doesn't look 100% realistic. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's really difficult to simulate these big thunderstorm clouds correctly, but I mean, right, this tells you don't fly in it. It's a bad idea, right? You have a kind of a natural respect for this, right? So, right, let's go turbulence penetration 270. Ignition goes on. Seatbelts are on. And we'll go with engine anti-ice, not yet, but ja, auch das sehen. Exactly, something not to mess with, right? Because, I mean, that is high above us. Candy cotton, yeah, candy cotton that bites. Okay, I don't know if I've done everything correctly now with the script regarding turbulence, but we're about to find out if anything is different. Yeah, fasten seatbelts, 100%. It's already starting, it seems like. Lightning. The lightning alone is frightening. Oh my god. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely already a little bit heftier than what we had before. Oh my god. I'm not joking. I have my hairs on my arm are standing up. I got that feeling like, oh, this is bad. This is where something could break. Here's a look. Let's get the window open here. I have to ask Lilo if I've done everything correctly there. I mean, you can. Let's try that. So let's do roll and pitch changes, and yaw changes. So it's like 35% weather, 65 manual. Manual turbulence levels. Yeah, this is from Aura X camera system. Yeah, I mean hail definitely. Yeah, you would get some dents in the aircraft. Right, so moderate. Just check something here. It's definitely changing something, isn't it? Like I'm not sure if it's changing anything. So that's automatic again. Well, now we're getting out of this one. Next one coming up. We're missing left wing and right engine. So export terminals on. Hey Gooby. Okay, so yeah, the question: what am I doing wrong? Stop. Stop too. Oh! Okay, so that was now something's hit. Like, so that's on again. should have. So now we should be getting some convective, because here it says convective CB. What's in the cloud? So this should be auf Seite 1 from, so status. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, it says, look, it says, okay, X-plane terminal suppressed. X-Pro terminals full control active. If I put that to max. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Yeah, so it does have an effect, those lines. Look at that. Yeah, look at the climb descent rates here. This convective here. Yeah, look, we're having a really hard time keeping the altitude. Oh. I have control. That's realistic. So that's pretty maxed out now. Well, that's interesting. Let me put that back to automatic. Return to full auto. It does do some stuff. So, but that's interesting. We'll monitor that a bit more in future. Now, here in cruising level, it's one thing, right? I doubt you have control. That's true. It's like the shortest stroke on a Airbus, right? I have control. Try wind gusts. What do you mean wind gusts? How do I try wind gusts? You're going to help me out here, Lilo. Where? On final approach or something? Let's do a landing then. Let's do a landing. Hey, cargo pilot. Okay, so what we'll do, we're going to do a pattern. And so we'll do our own weather with the wind, right? Like,
good night.
Voyager, du auch. Mach's gut. Schönen Sonntag. Gleichfalls. Dankeschön. Weather should be nice tomorrow. So looking forward to that. Any other settings? Like, do you do anything different with, you know, the options, or you just leave it as it is? And just add gusty winds. So let's change that. Let's have a nice let's do a convective IFR non-precision. And then you have a wind. Where do we have wind? Where's the wind layer? So ground. Let's do a bit crosswind. So let's do wind from the south. We'll have kind of 15 knots, a bit of turbulence. Light gusts increase 10 knots or something. And then wind shear, maybe 10 degrees wind shear or something. Right, then we're going to add another wind layer. We'll have that as well, just a little bit there. Wind speeds, turbulence, so a bit more moderate, a bit more wind gust here, and then that way. How high is that? That is until, that's 1,000. Okay, so let's add another wind layer. Let's put this at 3,000. So that's the last one. We're not going to higher than 3,000. I'm going to put this like 21. Moderate turbulence, gusts, and a bit wind shear there. All right, let's done. Apply changes. So the rest default. Ooh, that looks interesting. Look at the wind. Yeah. I know. I'm on it. Right, let's see if we can. I like the looks. How kind of hazy. There you go. Pause rate. Gearing up. Flight director off, which is a great idea in these weather conditions. Bird on. And we're going to climb to only 3,000 feet. Mega thrust. Well, actually, let's go 1,500. Let's do a visual pattern, shall we? Great idea. Let's go heading east. Yeah, VMC, very marginal conditions. Yeah, that's what it stands for, doesn't it, Fabian? Correct me if I'm wrong. Right, let's do a... No, we've got to do this on secondary because we're already airborne. Okay, speed. Secondary in it. Right, someone take control, please. I need to type in some stuff here. Activate secondary, fantastic. Yeah, very marginal visual conditions, I have to say. So, we're going to land on... No, hang on. We're going to land on 27 with Zulu approach. Insert. There we go. Cool. Excellent. Right. And performance that. And activate approach phase. Here comes flaps 2. Speed managed. Gear coming down. S on. How many miles do we have? It doesn't say, unfortunately. Rather might have that now. That may help us. There it is. 5 miles. Okay, that should be fine. Alright, let's go turn base and final. Flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. Water brake leading. Ooh, 20 knots tailwind. Flaps full, speed check. Right. What a horrible day outside. It's also really good weather in simulation. I love it. Right, so we have a nice 20 knots crosswind. Bit of gusty wind.
1,000.
Let's do a quick level off here. I can see the approach lights ever so slightly there. Let's get the wipers on. Here comes the lights now. Alrighty, cool. So we have gusty winds from the left, and let's see how that goes. So people have been reporting with the turbulence mod. It does get better, so it's more controllable, especially on the ground. On the touchdown, right? Because that's where most issues arise in X-plane with the crosswinds.
$500.
Sports. Yeah, Captain is ready. We'll leave that as it is, although just landing check was completed. Slightly high. Oh, ay, 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 ay.
300. $200.
Definitely have to fight. Hold on, path again. What's happening? 40 knots.
100.
Oh, stress.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard. 10, 5. Retard.
Yeah. It's definitely, you can definitely handle that a lot better. It's much more controlled. Yeah, that looks interesting. That is
auto brake off.
Definitely more controllable. Good job. Yeah, thanks. But that's intense. That's something I have to say. This is that's cool. It kind of gives you, yeah, the impression you got to fight a bit and really concentrate. So yeah, and I like the fact that you can actually keep it much more controlled regarding the crosswind. Yeah, very nice. So again, we're going to do some more testing over the next couple of weeks. Hold on. How do I zoom back here? Oh, I don't know what the key is. Someone do the Fabian? It is a it is a lighting mod as well. Massimo, thank you so much for watching. Have a good weekend as well. It's going to take too long. All right, let me know. Oh. That's a great simulation. That's why you don't want to walk roll backwards on these jets. If you slam the brakes, you could get tail strike doing that. So yeah, these aircraft don't like to taxi backwards. All right, so let's do that one more time. Okay, so we're going to spice it up a bit more, okay? I'm going to go with a bit more turbulence. Not because I'm so good, but because I just want to see if I feel a difference. So let me put that, then we're going to put that to engineering running. And then let's go configuration. Now let me put that up just a bit higher for the visual approach, and then we set on the ground. So currently we have, hang on, what happened to my turbulence? So let's do 20 knots with 10 knots gusts, okay? So we have, oh, hang on, no, hang on, 20 gusting 30, or yeah, gusting up to 30, right? So not going 20 and plus 30. So that should be, ja.
Good night.
Lee, mach's gut. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Habt einen wundervollen Sonntag. Ja, the time zone. I can imagine the jet lag. GG's. Vielen Dank. Mach's gut. Bis bald. All right, so we'll do that. Total wind shear. All right, let's do that. Let's try that. Done. Apply changes. Let's see how we can control that. Flaps are set. Speed brake's gonna RTO. And then, yeah, let me just quickly enter that here in the secondary. So you want to have secondary flight plan, Bremen. Yeah, so after engine start, it wants it in the secondary flight plan. And you can click on secondary flight plan again, activate secondary, and now you have it on the primary. 27 Zulu, no star, no via, insert. And for the performance, we have, is it 1013? Yeah, it is. So 103, 1500. So let's do config 4, 1013. Temperature should be 15. And the wind should be 180 at 20 or something. Doesn't have to be exact. Alright, then we do 250. Right, let's go. I know it's going to complain now on takeoff. Yeah, you can see the rain coming from the side now. And the raindrops as well. So definitely have to add a bit more right rudder. But it's much more controllable. So the rudder definitely helps. I'm like maybe only half rudder input right now. Fairly heavy though, aren't we? S speed of almost 200 knots. Right. Oh, hang on. Let's get rid of the precipitation. Why am I... Let's have... So that's interesting as well. Standing water, medium. Precipitation, let's put this to very light. Yeah, let's do that. That didn't change much. I think the G-loaded camera here on on Aura X. So dynamic effects. So we have here turbulence, lateral inertia. That is all there. Oops, a bit high. But I agree, it's still pretty benign with the gusts. So let me change that just a little bit. So here, how come it changed? Look, we had moderate turbulence, 100%. Why is it not keeping that? And the same here. Why is it not saving that? Anyone know? No, no, that would interfere. You don't have to do that because that would interfere with the Aura X camera. So how come it doesn't change that and keep that? I'm confused. It just doesn't save that. Flaps 3, speed checked.
$1,000.
Let's check. Let me try one more thing here as well. Just pause that for a second. Now there's a setting, like 50% turbulence. Okay, so intensity speed. So let me try to do that. Maybe that's why it was hard to see. Maybe. Okay, let's try that. I have a feeling that with the manual sets of the so when you set the wind manually, that it doesn't save the gusts, the wind gusts. Yeah, the G-loaded camera is working now, definitely. I can see the movement of the aircraft. That's definitely. I mean, it depends on how much you want to see that, because
500.
I think
too low terrain.
It's sometimes it is a bit too wobbly
terrain.
for my liking.
400.
In front of the to the you know, if you're sitting in front of a screen.
Above. 300.
But you have to do that to your own liking. You know, whatever you like best. So here's a lot of crosswind.
Minimum.
Continue. Oops.
200.
Lag there. Hello. So I'm not sure. Sorry for the lag.
100.
Oh. What's happening?
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard. 5. Retard.
There you go. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Good thing is, at least here now, it definitely is more controllable. Right, so with that kind of crosswind, you know, with the normal X-plane wind gusts, you had issues. No fish got. Nice try. We'll do some more testing next time. Alrighty, here we go. Parking brake is on, and then we'll enjoy that. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for the resubs coming in today. Thanks for awesome support, guys. I will be back on Is that it? Yes, that's it. You guys. I will be back on Tuesday. And yeah, you too, guys. Have a great evening. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. And
Good night.
we'll see you soon.
Black Box.
Good night. My moderators, as always, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all the awesome help. And then I'll see you soon. So so Gomez, the camera mod is called Aura X. I'm not affiliated. I've bought it myself. So Aura X. Thank you, Mark. You too. Let's look for the control tower view. You can change that though. You can't zoom out on the control tower. Oh no, you can. Handheld camera. Let's try that again. Control tower. No, it doesn't change. Spotting. Control tower. No, it doesn't do anything. All right. Bruno, thank you as well. And guys, see you soon. Take care, everyone. And out we go. Good night.